Hi, creative friends. I thought I would take a moment to take you inside of making artwork so you can kind of click around with me and see how it looks and feels from the inside. This is the 2024 version of the course, and as you can see when you log in today, you'll see all of this welcome intro content right here. How to join the community, the syllabus, the supplies you're going to need, how to get our emails, which the supplies you'll need are basically a pencil, a printer, or you can get the workbooks printed, and a camera. Really, you don't need a lot of supplies though, which is really, really great. Okay, but I do want to show you all the content. I'm going to open up the 2023 version of the course. You can see all the content because it's all shown in this version of the course. So we have all of our modules here, 1 through 9. Sustainability and goal setting is the first module, and it is full. Right from the get-go, we're diving right into the things that make your business sustainable, profitable, and growing. I love energy and inspiration, the pillars of a successful business, sustainable creativity, how to identify your highest work so that you can build your business around this, how to have opinions, make better art, defining your core values, aspirations and goal setting. And one of my favorite bits of this module is the evaluate and grow worksheet, where you can just evaluate your business and grow from there. If you want to print all of the workbooks from the entire course, you can do that right here, or you can print them at your local library or from a printer. But if you want to get them bound, that all happens here. Okay, let's go back to the modules. Module 2, we're diving right into it. No time wasted at all. Marketing organically. This module is so foundational to the rest of the entire course. Knowing what you want to say and why it matters is how your business will grow. This module is all about knowing what you want to say and where to say it and how to say it in a way that someone else can actually hear you effectively. So we talk about finding your ideal customer, how to attract collectors, how to make sure that your words are being received well, where to market your work. This is a thorough list. Marketing plan and calendar so you're not spending any precious mental energy. No thank you. Creating a lifestyle brand so you can evolve and flow as you need to as a creative. This is so life-giving. Where to market when you're just starting out, and also when you've been more established. You can come back to this one when you need it, or you can start right here and just grow from here. How I flow through self-marketing things at once without getting burnt out or confused. We get to hear from Lorianne Gonzalez, who I love the way Lorianne markets. It's so organic and happy and affirming. I love it so much. Okay, let's go back to module 3. Brand aesthetic. This one is such a fun module. Oh, it's so creative and free and exciting. I get to begin by talking about branding, how to use images to elevate your work, defining your brand's vibe. I love this lesson. It is a helpful lesson. Creating a brand style guide. This is where I show you my style guide and how it's evolved through the years. We get to hear from one of the first branding artists I work with, Anna Nunez. Anna is an incredible designer and artist. Really, really cool person. And then we tip into photography. We all love photos, videos, images. So good. We get to talk about how you can take this process into your own hands so that you can take beautiful images on your own, or how you can hire a photographer, how you can plan a studio photo shoot where either you're behind the camera or someone else is behind the camera. That's so freeing and so effective for your energy and for your vision. What makes a good photo? I critique my own photography over the years in this demo, and I think it's really helpful. I also give a demo on mobile editing, how I personally edit on the go, in between car line, in between things cooking on the stove, the actual buttons that I click in my editing process, how I use presets. It is so helpful. So good. Again, just like a really practical demo. I'm back inside of branding. Okay, mobile editing here. Styling and photographing large pieces as well as smaller flat lays. This is kind of like a fun behind the scenes workshop. Take it or leave it. If you're not creating large scale work, again, come back to this later. If you aren't interested in doing flat lays, then you can skip this one. But it's really helpful to see inside of this process because it might awaken something inside of your own process. So how I create flat lays, similar to this content over here. This is a flat lay, this is a flat lay, this is a flat lay. These were all taken at a beautiful photo shoot that we planned and thought through and executed really, really beautifully. Styling and photographing a small painting. So all kinds of things can be shot here. It's just an effective and really helpful section of this module. Web design. If you don't have a website yet, perfect. Come to me. Let's do this the right way from day one. If you have a site and you know that it needs to evolve, and they all need to evolve, come to me. We can start this process together with the advice of experts. Ooh, so good. We begin by talking about what your website's supposed to do. I have 2 sites. Actually, I have 3 sites. I have one for my art, one for the education offerings that I create, and then one for retreats. They all have different purposes. They're all so gorgeous, and that's on purpose. Use your website to clarify and connect. We are here to make connections and to make sales. That's the purpose of your site. Finding your brand's voice. What kind of word should you use on your site? What kind of tone of voice should you use? Listings that sell. I take you into the back end of creating product listings. What you need to include. This is where I see most creatives failing. Just a little disclaimer right there. The listings are not selling. Let's fix that. Website assessment. Is it working or is it time to play? We are playing so much in this course. Anytime you find an area to be improved, you're just going to play. That's fun. We love improving. How to get people to visit your site. We talk about SEO. We get to hear from an expert in that area. We get to hear from an expert web designer, Chris Rowry. She's incredible. We also hear from Mariana Durst, and she's so generous. Let's see here. We have affirmations, website reviews. So each year I do new website reviews, and I take you through the process of actually improving your site. I also demo how to create a product listing from the back end of Squarespace. It's really, really helpful. Okay, let's go back to our modules. Social media. Woo! We love social media, don't we? Social media is always growing, always changing, always shifting. Literally every single day things change. So we are talking in this module about how you can remain consistent in an ever-changing, exciting, connective, sometimes chaotic landscape of social media. So Social Media 101, this one gets updated as needed, which is mostly always. Keeping it social, creating space for community, the psychology of an engaging account. This one is fun. Like, so fun. You're going to find yourself being like, oh my gosh, I can show up as me. I can be me. I love being me. Perfect. Be you. What to share, how to create connection, community, how to attract followers. There are a lot of how-tos in here. You're not going to leave this module feeling like you don't know what to do. You're going to know what to do. How to create a social media content planner. Mental health in social media. We are not here to burn out or to grow too fast or to inflate ourselves beyond our means. We are here to be sustainable and healthy people. We get to hear from the incredible, beautiful Morgan Harper Nichols. She is so generous. We also get to hear from Talia Stanton. Talia was kind enough to come and speak with us for 2.5 hours. And if you don't know Talia's work, Talia is the queen of going viral from the perspective of an artist. Talia has gone viral and continues to go viral and has attracted millions of people to her TikTok and her Instagram. And she is so generous. So go check out this when you're in the course. It's worth your time and energy to spend all 2.5 hours right here. I promise you, it's going to be so valuable. Okay, we also get nerdy. We talk about Pinterest, the non-social media platform, and it is magical. This place is so worth your energy. We talk about how to go viral, how to build a photo library, how this is a demo of how to create links that will actually improve your SEO. It's just a really practical and nerdy workshop, or a module, I mean. We talk about meta ads and creating ads in a different module, but that would pertain back to the social media space for sure. Next, before we begin selling our work, which happens in these next 3 modules, we're going to talk about pricing, because I don't want you to start selling your work before you know how to price for profit. We are here for profit. Okay? Yes, perfect. Of course, there's a lot of money mindset work that we have to do because money is tricky and we often give it too much worth. Money is so abundant. There's so much of it in this world. It's like filling the entire globe. there's enough for you. Your work is worth money. You're creating something so valuable and precious and beautiful and nurturing. And if someone wants to pay you something as commonplace as money, let them. Okay? Okay, that's a little side note for you. How to elevate the value of your offerings so that when you put that high-end price tag on something, your audience goes, of course. Yes, of course. Not, oh my gosh, how could they? Oh my gosh. No, we're not surprising anybody. Your offerings are elevated. Pricing artwork, pricing wisely. Let me click into this to kind of give you a little sneak peek. How to price, this one's me talking to camera, that's cute. How to price wisely so that you can grow your business and not just flatline and try to sustain. We're here for growth. Lowering prices without diminishing the value of your work. How to have sales or discounts or studio clean out moments. I'm all about that. I love a little sale moment, but how do you do that without devaluing your work across the board? Pricing services and education, things that are coming from your mind. How to price your energy, how to price your time. Ooh, I love this. Setting sales goals. What if you could set sales goals and you knew that you could reach them because you know that your work is going to sell? Suddenly your sales goals become achievable and practical and very, very valid. I love that. Okay, let's scroll down a little bit. Setting sales goals. Okay, then we have every module has a Q&A. And every week we meet on Thursdays to talk about your questions. I show up live for almost like an hour and a half to 2 hours, and we get into it. This is your space to ask your questions that pertain to this module and the ones before it, things that are happening in your business right now. It's a really thoughtful, nerdy, practical time when I can open up my laptop, open up your laptop, open up your website, give you some feedback, give you some critiques. I am always clear and I am always kind. Always kind. Okay. Module 6, selling your work and offering collections. This module is really about how to sell, how to create an energy that is exciting and that your collectors and customers want to flow into because they're happy here. 8 steps to a successful online collection release. And this could be a collection of anything, paintings, socks, notebooks, retreat spots, anything that you want to sell that's a little bit of a bulk, like, more than one. This is perfect. Creating collections and selling them like a pro, creating good work, listening to your audience and creating things that align with their desires, building anticipation. Ooh, that is so key. Sharing your passion. Beautiful. And then we get really practical. Product photography, creating a path for your collectors. That way they're not getting stuck in your site or not able to flow through your marketing very effectively. They're really, really clearly able to go to the thing that you're trying to sell. Releasing your collections, the 4 methods for releasing collections online. And this could be, again, collections of paintings or any product or any service that you're offering. How to release things effectively online. What to do post-launch. We also get to hear the alternate side of things, which is how do you work with a gallery or with a juried show or with some kind of exhibit? How do you walk into that fine art space and thrive in that space? Greg Irby is one of my favorite gallerists. She owns a gallery that has a few locations in Atlanta and Nashville, and she shares so openly what she looks for when considering an artist, what her kind of check marks are in that process, what would make her say yes to an artist versus a no, and how you can be on the side of a yes if you want to work with galleries. Absolutely incredible. Let's go back to module 7, Marketing 102. This is where we're getting a little bit more advanced. Actually, we're getting a lot more advanced. We're going to talk about marketing as not only a way to sell your work, but also how to bring people into your brand. We're here to create community and deeper connection. So we're going to talk about the practical space, the space of interest, and the third space, which is relational space, and how you can meet your audience in all 3 of these and sell in all 3. The 3 spaces workbook is really, really effective, but this workbook is one of my very favorites from the entire course. I have a little bit of audio, explanation of the book, but then you dive in and you get into the workbook, and it is So very thorough. I'm just going to scroll through this. Don't screenshot it. It's for making artwork students only, but it is basically a recipe for your success in this space. One of my favorites. I love it so much. Okay. I went too far. Marketing 102. Here we go. The marketing guidebook right there. Like I said, we do get nerdy in this module. So we have Facebook ads, which is meta ads, which is Instagram and Facebook for artists. And I also expand this to TikTok, YouTube, Pinterest, how to create ads that will help you sell your work. We also have my ad expert coming to speak in this 2024 version of the course. She's going to tell us exactly how to create ads that will lead to our sales. Like, ooh, yes, please. Now we're going to talk about whether you actually want growth and why social media can be incredible, but it can also be a little terrible. So let's balance these things to make sure that we're not growing too fast, that we're being sustainable, authentic, and healthy. I love it. Now we're going to talk about copywriting, and we're also going to hear in the 2024 version of the course from a copywriting expert. Ashlyn Carter of Ashlyn Writes is going to come and speak with us, and she is so good at this. Like, writing copy is this person's jam, and it's going to be great. I'm so excited about it. Module 8, the magic of email marketing. Now that we've talked about copy, we've talked about selling, we've talked about creating space, one of the best ways to market your work and to sell your work is in your emails. If you don't have an email newsletter yet, perfect. Come here. Let's do it right from the very start. Let's do it correctly, please. 12 reasons that email newsletters are the very best. If I had to lose all marketing but one, I would keep email. Hands down, without a doubt. Your complete guidebook to email marketing. What do you share in your emails? Email design inspiration, the magic of your welcome email, how to create a nurture sequence, lead generation, 20 ideas to get people on your list, email marketing platforms in case you're like, wait, what do I use? How do I do this? I'll tell you exactly how. And I'll tell you the one that I prefer, the way that I prefer to use it, why I think it's the actual best option for artists. 60 email subject lines that work. And then a look inside of my lead generation. I'll take you behind the scenes. This is a full disclosure. We'll just dive right in. I have a lot for you to see there. Do some beautiful market research. You have some homework on that one. Let me go back a little bit. Oop, I went too far. Here we go. The next section of this module is press, outreach, and customer support. So on the topic of emails, how can you send good emails to your current customers? How can you keep them happy, excited, wanting to come back? How can you spend less time in your inbox? Canned email responses are the answer to that for sure. But how can you send canned responses that also sound really genuine and authentic? We'll talk about that here. One of the most exciting portions of this entire course is when you learn how to pitch your genius, beautiful ideas to press, magazines, editors, publications, and then also pitching your ideas to collaborate in the form of licensing or collaborating or working with a brand partner or getting a licensing deal, like that kind of thing. How to work with a business. So finding the right contact, reaching out to them. Once you get in their inbox, you get one shot. So don't mess this up. Send the most effective pitch possible right from the get-go. I love this module. It's so fun. It's one of the best ways to grow your business, and it'll just set you up for success. And then we finish the course with mindsets for action and success. I will not leave you just like full and spinning. We're going to ground you yet again. Oh, I love this module. Evaluate and grow. Now that you have so much information, what do you do with it? You're going to grow from here. How much is your enough number? So we don't need to reach for the entire world. We just need enough for us and for our business to thrive. Creativity and sustainability. How to find success in your creative career, revisiting your goals. You'll see that almost every module has affirmation conversations and discussion questions. The affirmation conversations are where I sit with my studio manager, Sarah, and we talk about what it's like to run a business together. Sarah's been with me for years. She is so soulful and heartfelt and beautiful, a generous soul. And these conversations are going to really warm your heart and help you feel less alone in this process. The discussion questions are designed to be spaces where you can have some reflection. You can take these questions to your peer group and discuss them together, have that back and forth. It's really, really nourishing. So that, in a nutshell, is Making Art Work 2024. Like I said, the current version of the course looks aesthetically like this. You'll log in today and you'll get access to this. Next Monday, you will get Module 1, which is sustainability and goal setting. You'll dive right in. You can print all the workbooks now. You can dive in and start that process, download the syllabus, join the community space, join a peer group. Really love this process of nurturing yourself and nurturing your business. It is life-changing. I can't wait to see you in this course. I can't wait to walk alongside you and answer your questions along the way. Okay, doors close on Thursday. Let's go.